Attention, Pisces. The time of radical changes is coming, which can change your life beyond recognition. Get ready for a powerful flow of energy that will burst into your reality from June 2, 2025. This date will be the starting point for a dizzying rise in your career and incredible monetary luck. You will feel the universe favoring you, opening doors to new opportunities and prospects. Are you ready for this exciting adventure full of triumphs and financial prosperity? The energy of this period is so strong that even your wildest dreams will begin to take shape. Don't miss your chance. But what exactly will this star configuration bring you? What planetary influences will become your allies in achieving success? Pisces, are you ready for a powerful impulse that will change your life? Starting June 2, 2025, the celestial bodies are lining up in a unique configuration to shower you with gifts of prosperity. But before we delve into specific strategies, let's understand exactly what cosmic forces are shaping your money horoscope. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, plays a key role here. During this period, it occupies an exceptionally favorable position in relation to your sign, opening the door to new opportunities and financial growth. Expect unexpected offers, lucrative contracts, and perhaps even a big win. Jupiter is like a magnifying glass, focusing your attention on potential sources of income, making you more receptive to opportunities that may have previously gone unnoticed. But don't forget Saturn, the planet of discipline and responsibility. Its influence can be felt as a need to take financial matters more seriously. Saturn encourages you to plan, budget and invest. He teaches you to value what you earn and avoid impulsive spending. This is a time to lay a solid foundation for future financial well-being. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will not be left out either. Her harmonious positioning favors partnerships that can bring financial benefits. Perhaps it will be support from a spouse, a favorable collaboration with a colleague, or even a romantic encounter that opens up new perspectives. Venus emphasizes the importance of harmony and aesthetics in your work environment, which can have a positive effect on your productivity and, consequently, your income. Mars, the planet of action and energy, will give you the determination you need to achieve your goals. Its influence can manifest as increased competitiveness, a desire for leadership and a willingness to take responsibility. However, it's important to keep a balance and avoid being overly aggressive so as not to scare off potential partners or clients. Mars pushes you to be proactive, but it is wise to channel this energy in a constructive way. So we see a parade of celestial influences coming at you, Pisces. Jupiter brings opportunity, Saturn teaches responsibility, Venus strengthens connections, and Mars provides momentum. But how exactly do you use this powerful energy cocktail to achieve concrete results in your career? So, Pisces, we've come to the fun part, how exactly you can use this astronomical layout in your career. From June 2, 2025, a unique window of opportunity opens up for you, and it's crucial that you don't miss your chance. The favorable influence of Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, promises you not just a promotion, but a real career breakthrough. If you have long dreamed of a new position, now is the time to take the initiative. Don't be afraid to declare your ambitions, propose new ideas and demonstrate your skills. Your efforts will not go unnoticed, and management will appreciate your contribution. For those who are thinking of changing jobs, the stars are also favorable. The labor market will be open to you, and you will be able to find a place that will not only bring you a stable income, but will also allow you to realize your creative potential. Don't be afraid to take risks and send your resume even to companies you've long dreamed of. What about starting your own business? If you have a long-held dream of starting your own business, 2025 is your year. Jupiter will support your endeavors, and Saturn will help you plan your actions wisely and avoid mistakes. The main thing is to take your time and carefully think through all the details. Make a business plan, study the market and find reliable partners. Mars, the planet of action and energy, will push you to achieve your goals. However, it's important to remember balance and not to overdo it. Avoid aggression and conflict in the workplace, otherwise you risk ruining your relationships with your colleagues and superiors. It is better to direct your energy to constructive actions and search for compromises. Venus, in turn, will favor strengthening partnerships. This means that it will be easier for you to find common ground with colleagues, make favorable deals and attract investors. Use your natural charm and diplomacy to get the results you want. Remember that success in your career is not only luck, but also the result of your efforts. Do not be lazy, constantly develop and learn new things. Attend trainings, read books and communicate with experts in your field. The more you know and know how to do, the better your chances of success. And of course, don't forget the importance of financial planning. Knowing how to properly manage your money is the key to financial stability and independence. But how can you properly manage the flow of abundance that is about to burst into your life? So, Pisces, we have found out that the celestial bodies are preparing you for a period of financial upswing starting June 2, 2025. But for this potential to be fully realized, you need to arm yourself with knowledge and strategies to manage your finances. How can you, the representatives of this water sign, tame the money energy and direct it in the right direction? The first and most important thing is awareness. Stop going with the flow when it comes to your finances. Start keeping track of your income and expenses. It doesn't have to be a complicated accounting program, a simple notepad or Excel spreadsheet will suffice. Analyze where your money is going. You may be surprised to find how much is spent on impulse buys or unnecessary subscriptions. The second is planning. Saturn, as we've already mentioned, requires you to have discipline and structure. Make a financial plan for the year, breaking it down into quarters and months. Determine your financial goals, whether it's buying an apartment, creating a safety cushion, or investing in education. Knowing your goals will make it easier to make informed decisions and avoid temptation. Now let's talk about investments. Pisces, as a rule, do not like to take risks. However, moderate investments can be a great way to multiply your capital. You don't have to invest all your money in high-tech stocks. Consider conservative options such as bonds or real estate investments. The important thing to remember is to thoroughly research the market and consult with a financial advisor before investing. Don't blindly trust promises of quick profits. Attracting monetary energy is not just esoteric, it's about creating a favorable environment for your income to grow. Get rid of old things that no longer bring you joy. Make room for new opportunities. Do things that you enjoy and bring you satisfaction. When you are passionate about your work, money comes by itself. Beware of financial risks. Avoid dubious schemes and promises of instant enrichment. Do not take out loans if you are not sure you can repay them. Be especially careful of offers that seem too good to be true. Remember that financial stability is the result of consistent action and prudent planning, not luck. Finally, don't forget about charitable giving. By giving a portion of your income to those in need, you open a channel for new energy to flow in. Money given with a pure heart is returned many times over. By managing your finances consciously and responsibly, you will not only ensure your financial well-being, but also open doors for new opportunities and prospects. But remember that life is not only about money. Harmony and balance in other areas of your life are no less important. How will your personal relationships develop during this period of favorable changes? So, Pisces, we've looked into the star charts to see how cosmic energies will affect your career and finances. But life isn't just about work and money. Love, relationships, loved ones, that's what makes us happy. And this is where a whole new chapter opens up for you starting June 2, 2025. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will be in a favorable position, promising Pisces a period of harmony and romance. If you're already in a relationship, it's a time to strengthen your bond and add a fresh twist to it. Think about how you can please your soulmate, organize a joint trip or just spend the evening together, putting aside all worries. Do not be afraid to show your feelings, talk about love and desires. Openness and sincerity are the key to a strong and long-lasting union. Lonely Pisces, do not despair. The stars say that it is during this period that you will have a chance to meet your other half. Be open to new acquaintances, visit places where you can meet interesting people. Perhaps it will be a creative workshop, an exhibition, a sporting event, or even an online course. It is important not to sit at home, but to actively search for your love. Look out for people who share your interests and values. Pay attention to those who exude positivity and kindness. Don't be afraid to take the initiative, start a conversation, share your thoughts and feelings. Remember that love can come unexpectedly, so be ready for it. New relationships that are established during this period will be especially strong and harmonious. They will be based on mutual understanding, respect, and common goals. If you dream of starting a family, this is the time when your dreams can become a reality. However, you should not forget that any relationship requires work and effort. Do not idealize your partner, be ready to compromise and solve problems together. It is important to remember that love is not only romance and passion, but also support, care and mutual help. Pay attention to your friends and loved ones. Support them in a difficult moment, rejoice in their successes, spend time together. Remember that true friends are a priceless gift that should be cherished. You may want to update your image, change your hairstyle or closet. Venus favors experimenting with your appearance, so don't be afraid to try something new. The main thing is to feel confident and comfortable in your body. Listen to your intuition, it will help you make the right choice in your personal life. Do not let others influence your decisions, trust your heart. And remember that love is the most beautiful feeling in the world. Open yourself to it, and it will definitely come into your life. But how to keep the energy and strength needed for all these changes and new relationships? Pisces, as you prepare for the powerful period of transformation that will begin on June 2, 2025, remember, the foundation of success is not only career and finances, but also your physical and mental well-being. To take full advantage of the energy of Jupiter, the discipline of Saturn, the harmony of Venus, and the determination of Mars, you need to maintain a high level of vitality. Let's talk about how you, representatives of the water element, to keep your health and vigor during this crucial period. Let's start with nutrition. Your body, subtly feeling any changes, needs a balanced diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins and minerals. Include more fish, seafood, fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet. Avoid processed foods, excess sugar and caffeine, which can deplete your energy and negatively affect your nervous system. Remember that you are a Pisces and the water element should be fully represented in your diet. Physical activity is another key element of your health. You don't have to exhaust yourself at the gym. Find something that brings you pleasure and helps you maintain your tone. Swimming, yoga, dancing or simply walking outdoors can all help you strengthen your body, relieve stress and increase your energy levels. Regular exercise improves circulation, which is especially important for your swelling-prone nature. And of course, don't forget about stress management. Pisces is a very sensitive sign and you are easily influenced by negative emotions. Learn to relax and let go of tension. Meditation, breathing exercises, listening to music or simply spending time alone with yourself will help you restore your inner balance. Remember that coping with stress is not a weakness, but a manifestation of wisdom and self-care. It is important to remember that the upcoming period will require your maximum concentration and dedication. Therefore, by neglecting to take care of your physical and mental health, you risk missing out on the opportunities that will open up in front of you. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and effective stress management are the three pillars on which your success will rest. What about ways to strengthen your connection to your inner self, the very source of intuition that is so important to you, Pisces? But remember, Pisces, material success is only one side of the coin. True wealth lies in the harmony of soul and mind. In the period from June 2, 2025, when cosmic energies will be so favorable to your financial endeavors, do not forget about spiritual development. This will be the foundation for long-term prosperity and inner balance. Pisces is a sign deeply connected to intuition and spirituality. Use this gift to guide your actions and make good decisions. Regular meditation can help you quiet your mind, hear your inner voice and access the wisdom of your subconscious mind. Start small, just 10 to 15 minutes a day, focusing on your breathing or visualizing your desired future. Gradually increase your meditation time, and you will feel your intuition become sharper and your decisions more informed. Yoga is another great tool for spiritual growth and maintaining physical health. It can help you release tension and improve flexibility and body awareness. Choose the practices you like, Hatha Yoga, Vinyasa Yoga, or Kundalini Yoga. The main thing is regularity and paying attention to how you feel. Develop your intuitive abilities. Listen to your dreams, pay attention to the signs and symbols that meet you on the way. Keep a journal in which you write down your hunches and insights. Analyze them, and you will see how often your intuition is right. Remember that spiritual development is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. Constantly work on yourself, strive for self-discovery and self-improvement. This will help you not only to achieve financial success, but also to find true happiness and harmony in life. After all, ultimately, it is inner peace and self-confidence that is the key to true prosperity. And, speaking of a favorable time for beginnings, it is worth paying attention to specific moments of this period, when the energies will be especially strong. Pisces, get ready to mark the key dates of June 2025 on your calendar. These are the ones that will be your guides to financial success and career heights. Beginning June 2nd, when Jupiter, the planet of opportunity, finally strengthens its position, keep a close eye on the signs of destiny. The first decade of the month, especially the period from June 5th to June 10th, is favorable for any endeavors related to communication and learning. This is an ideal time to negotiate, sign contracts and present new projects. Don't miss the chance to make a name for yourself. The second decade, with an emphasis on June 12th to 17th, will bring the energy of Mars. This is a period of activity and decisive action. If you've been planning to change jobs or start your own business for a long time, now is the time to act. Don't be afraid to take risks, but remember to plan wisely. The third decade, beginning June 20th, will be marked by the influence of Venus. This is a great time to strengthen partnerships, find investors, and make favorable deals. Trust your intuition, it will not let you down. To make the most of these favorable periods, think through your actions in advance. Make a clear plan, define your goals and the resources you will need. Do not forget about flexibility and adaptability, because life is full of surprises. And remember, success comes to those who are ready for it. But how exactly to apply this astrological knowledge in everyday life? Pisces, now that we've looked into the star charts, let's talk about how to make astrology your personal navigator in the raging ocean of life. After all, knowledge is power, and knowing how to apply it is mastery. Picture the situation, June 7, 2025, you are faced with the choice of accepting a new job offer or staying in your old job. Jupiter, the generous benefic, is pushing for change, but Saturn, the strict teacher, is whispering about stability. What to do? Recall the advice I've been giving, assess the prospects for growth, Jupiter, but carefully analyze the risks and financial consequences, Saturn. Make a business plan, calculate possible costs, and only then make an informed decision. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, trust your intuition, but check it with logic and facts. Or, for example, June 15th. Mars, the planet of action, pushes you to be proactive in your professional life. You're enthusiastic and ready to roll mountains. That's great. But don't forget about diplomacy and negotiating skills, especially when it comes to interacting with colleagues or partners. Straightforwardness and assertiveness can lead to conflicts. Remember that success is not only the result of your efforts, but also your ability to work as a team. Mars gives energy and Venus gives you the ability to find common ground. Use these planetary influences in harmony. As for your personal life, Venus, the goddess of love, favors new acquaintances and strengthening existing relationships. If you are single, be open to new meetings and don't be afraid to take the initiative. But don't rush things, give your feelings time to unfold. If you are already in a relationship, pay attention to your partner, show care and attention. A small surprise, a romantic dinner or just a sincere heart-to-heart talk can work wonders. And remember about health. Proper nutrition, physical activity and the ability to cope with stress, this is the key to your well-being. Do not neglect these aspects, because your ability to realize your potential depends on your physical and emotional state. All these recommendations are not just abstract advice. They are concrete tools that will help you use the energy of the stars to achieve success and harmony in all areas of life. Apply them consciously, flexibly, and creatively, and you will see your life begin to change for the better. But how else can you increase the influence of favorable astrological aspects? Are there ways to attract luck and prosperity into your life more actively? Pisces, to make the most of the auspicious period beginning June 2nd, 2025, I will share with you simple but effective rituals and practices that can attract luck and prosperity. Remember, the stars set the direction, and your actions fill it with power. Start by clearing your space. Get rid of old things, especially those that remind you of failures or negative emotions. Stagnant energy blocks the flow of the new. Light incense scented with sandalwood or lavender, visualizing negativity dissipating and light and abundance entering your life. Create your own money magnet. Take a green candle, green is the color of prosperity, put a few drops of patchouli or cinnamon essential oil on it. Light it every night for 7 days, visualizing your financial goals. Imagine how money comes to you easily, how your projects are realized, how your income grows. Don't forget the power of gratitude. Keep a diary in which you write down daily all the good things that have happened to you, even the little things. Gratitude opens doors to new opportunities and increases the flow of abundance. Pisces, your intuition is your compass. Listen to your inner feelings, especially when making financial decisions. Meditate, do yoga, spend time in nature to strengthen your connection with your inner self. Be mindful of charitable giving. Give a portion of your income to those in need. This will not only help others, but will also create positive karma, attracting more good fortune into your life. Utilize the power of affirmations. Repeat positive affirmations regularly, such as, I am worthy of financial prosperity, money comes to me easily, and, I am open to new opportunities. These simple practices will help you set yourself up for a wave of success and prosperity. However, it's important to remember that not all planetary aspects are equally favorable. What can prevent you from taking full advantage of the gifts of the stars? But don't think that Pisces' star path in June 2025 will be strewn with roses alone. As with any success story, there are buts. It's important to remember the caveats associated with the influence of unfavorable planetary aspects. For example, Mercury retrograde, while not directly destructive, can cause some confusion in matters related to documents, information and communications. Be especially careful when signing contracts, double-check data, and avoid important decisions during its most active periods. Don't ignore the possible influence of Mars' intense aspects either. Excessive impulsiveness and assertiveness, which he can arouse, can harm the partnership being built and even provoke conflicts. Try to channel your energy in a constructive direction, avoid arguments, and be diplomatic. To minimize the negative influence of the stars, listen to your intuition. It will be your reliable compass in difficult situations. Do not be afraid to seek advice from experienced people, but always make the final decision based on your own feelings. Remember that knowledge is power. The better you are aware of possible risks and dangers, the easier it will be for you to avoid them. Forewarned is forearmed. And, of course, do not forget about a positive attitude and faith in your own strength. But how to use this powerful energy flow as effectively as possible, not only to avoid trouble, but also to attract more luck into your life. So, Pisces, you have a unique chance before you. Believe in yourself, in your intuition, in the opportunities that the universe generously gives you. The stars are on your side, and this period from June 2nd, 2025 will be the starting point to new heights. Don't be afraid to dream big, act boldly, and remember, every step you take, every decision you make with faith and diligence brings you closer to success. Let the energy of the stars fill your life with harmony, prosperity, and love. You have an incredible journey ahead of you, full of discovery and achievement. What about the planet's influence on your well-being and inner balance during this period?